Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. You guys voted on my Instagram for my next video and it is the video I have today. This is all about how I lost 15 pounds in 3 weeks using Weight Watchers. You guys, so far I am loving Weight Watchers. It is so good. I feel like I'm losing my weight at my pace, but I'm still eating the things that, that I crave, that taste good, and I don't feel bad about eating it. And every weigh-in I've been going into, it's been amazing. I went on vacation and I was able to bring Weight Watchers snacks with me. Weight Watchers is just kind of opened my eyes that dieting doesn't have to be boring. It doesn't have to be sad. That, you can still celebrate life, live your life, and, watch your figure or watch your lifestyle. Whatever reason you're choosing to lose weight is your own personal reason. Your body, your rules. So first I'm gonna jump into why I picked Weight Watchers. So I had done Weight Watchers before in the past with my mom, and it was a good experience, but a lot has changed. So that was around 2013, 2014. So now we're talking 4 or 5 years later. And when I was there, when I signed up, the lady was so nice and they made it so easy, and they were actually able to pull up my account from when I had first started. I was like, that's crazy. So I was really hesitant to try it because I'm very hard on myself. I'm everything that you want has to come at a cost and yada yada yada. Dieting can't be easy. And let me tell you, that was the easiest 15 pounds I've ever lost. Now I will note that I did work out at a moderate to heavy pace, at least an hour a day, 4 days a week, along with my Weight Watchers. But to be honest, you guys, before I was working out 7 hours a day, or not 7 hours a day, 7 days a week, 2 hours a day, and it was literally grueling on my body, and I was losing the same amount of weight. So now I didn't have to be grueling on my body. I was enjoying my exercises and I was enjoying what I was eating. You guys, it was a miracle, literal miracle. So I will let you guys know my progress. Make sure you guys follow me on Snapchat. It's just at Hayley Herms. I post a lot of what I'm eating on there and my Weight Watchers updates on there. So make sure you're following me on Snapchat. So we are in this video gonna cook 3 or 4 recipes for you to see how easy Weight Watchers is. I'm an on-the-go Weight Watchers gal. So in case you guys didn't know, Weight Watchers is a point system. So each person gets individual points. I started with 35, I'm at 34. So everything you see today is gonna be in the 25 to 35 realm, depending how you wanna add points. But yeah, everything is, you can grab or choose what you want for breakfast or what you want for dinner. It's all interchangeable. There's so many recipes. The recipes I'm cooking for you today, I either found on the Weight Watchers app, which has been literally life-saving, because when I first did Weight Watchers, iPhone 1 was just a thing. So they didn't have all this app and easy stuff. So it's easier than it's ever been before. And skinless chicken, fruits, and vegetables are all 0 points. So Weight Watchers is seriously making it perfect for you. They're just making it so simple. Again, or unless I didn't already say this is not endorsed by Weight Watchers. I'm just seriously so far loving the program. I'm about 4 or 5 weeks in and I'm really liking it. So let's get started cooking, and you guys can see all the snacks, the meals, the desserts that I'm eating and loving. And maybe you guys will try it too. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Let's get started. Now we're gonna get started cooking. I am gonna show you guys what I cook, what I grab, what I go, what I am eating all week long, what I ate for 3 weeks to lose 15 pounds. There was definitely a different combination of things that I ate, but these are the combinations of things that you can use, and they will basically add up to my points. Everyone's points, like I told you guys before, is gonna be different on Weight Watchers, but definitely these are some staples, especially with the new Smart Points. They work so great, they're fast, they're easy, I definitely recommend it. So we're gonna go breakfast, snacks, lunch, dinner, and dessert. First, we're gonna start with breakfast. I'm gonna show you guys how I made blueberry oatmeal muffins that were specially for Weight Watchers. They're 3 points each, and I usually eat 2 or 3 depending on what my day looks like in the morning. They're so good, and this is what I ate for 3 weeks. First, you're gonna take 2 bananas, preferably a little more ripe, but any bananas will do, and you're gonna mash them in a big bowl. Next, you're gonna add 1 egg. I always like to add 1 more egg whites in there. Just makes them a little more fluffy, doesn't make that much of a difference, it's just nice. Then you're gonna add 1 teaspoon of vanilla, add 3/4 of a cup of unsweetened almond milk. Then you're gonna take 1 tablespoon of baking powder, a 1/2 tablespoon of cinnamon. Then you're gonna take a 1/4 cup of brown sugar. I'm using Truvia. And then 2 cups of old-fashioned oats. And you are gonna just mix that all together. Then you are gonna place it in your cupcake tray. Mine has 12, and this recipe was made for 12 servings, so it just happens to be perfect. I add my blueberries last because I think it just makes them cook nicer that way, and they're just really nice on the top. They don't sink to the bottom. Just, it's so good after they're done. Then you're gonna pop them in the oven. Make sure your oven is preset for 350 degrees. You're gonna pop them in the oven for 20 to 30 minutes, depending on how crispy you like them. Now they are all done, you guys. They are so good. They're so good, especially for the morning. Just grab, you go, you can eat them anywhere. It's not a mess. The blueberries just burst in your mouth. It's not too sweet. You guys, like, half of these recipes and these snacks and everything that I'm gonna share with you guys is really good. It's not a lie, and it worked, and I'm obsessed. This is my blueberry oatmeal muffins, and I'm obsessed. They're 3 points each. I have 2 or 3 in the morning, depending on what my day looks like. Next up, we have snacks. And for me, like I said, I am on the go. So I can't always bring a fresh meal with me because my day could last up to like 8 hours. So snacks for me that I can just put in my bag or eat like very hand by hand are so important for me, just crucial. Snacks are crucial for me. The whole point of any diet really is to get your metabolism going so that you can have a faster metabolism. So this definitely is going to help with that. First up, fruit, you guys. I'm a big fruit girl. So my 2 favorite fruits are watermelon and cantaloupe, and then grapes. I don't have grapes today, but grapes are really good because then you can just section them off in baggies. So I do really love those on the go. But if not, you go to Trader Joe's, they have cut up spears. I'll just take a few in a cup and I'm on my way. Next up, my favorite snacks, because you guys, for me, one of the hardest parts about being on a diet is the lack of cheese. I love cheese. We won't get into it. Me and cheese have a relationship, that's all. So these are definitely what satisfy my cheese craving. First up, we have these amazing cheddar twists. They're only 2 points, and you guys, one of my Weight Watchers ladies that weighed me in that day, I was like, would you say the cheddar? I can't say that word today. Cheddar. Anyways, so I was like, would you recommend the cheddar? So I was weighing in one day, and one of the ladies recommended me this snack. It's the cheddar twists. Cheddar twists. Say that 3 times, Grandma. They are only 2 points. They are so amazing, and they're perfect. I keep 2 bags of these in my backpack because oftentimes or not, I'll go through what I packed for my lunch, and then I'll find myself that I'm working 3 extra hours than I thought I was, and I'm like, fuck. Like, I need to eat. I can't drive through. Necessarily, you can drive through places. That's on Weight Watchers too. I just don't want to. I already spent money on food. So then I'm like, oh yeah. I prepared my life with some cheddar twists in my backpack. So these are just super handy. As well as the Nacho Cheese Supreme. These are also 2 points. And these are like kind of like pasta noodly looking chips, but they're still really good. They're cheesy. To be honest, I prefer the cheddar twists, but these are really good too. I'm not gonna lie. They are just, they satisfy the cheese craving that I always seem to have. But next, we're gonna get into the next level of to satisfy your cheese craving on Weight Watchers. So next up, when I actually wanna eat some real ass cheese, this is the perfect recipe to satisfy my cravings. So first I take, I think it's like 10 or 12 scoops. So you can take 10 or 12 of these chips, put them on a plate, and then Weight Watchers has this jalapeno cheese sauce, which is actually so much better than I thought it was gonna be. One pouch is only 1 point, and then I take a Baby Bell, which is only 1 point, and so I will literally just squeeze it into each chip, and there's enough for each chip, like perfectly, like I don't know how they did it, but they did it. Then I break this down into some pieces and I put them on top of each. And then I put it in the microwave for 30 seconds, and then you can add whatever you want. If you guys remember, chicken, skinless chicken and vegetables and fruits are 0 points now. So I usually like to add a little chicken on top and then maybe some onion, and it is so good. Lastly, for my last snack, when I just need something on the go, again, Weight Watchers has me. These are their baked flavored mini protein bars, but it's like caramel, crunch, and chocolate. I almost like to refer it as like a Weight Watchers like Twix bar. So it's only 3 points. It tastes kind of just like a Twix bar, and yeah, it's easy on the go and it's full of protein. So I wouldn't say it's like a meal replacement, but it'll definitely keep you a little more full than maybe some other snacks will. But it's really fucking good. You guys, sometimes I'll like have 2 or 3 of these for dessert if I'm feeling like really randy and have all the extra points. Really good. So next up for lunch, my go-to lunch was basically a chicken, asparagus, and potato dish that I'm gonna make for you guys. Hi. 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 Bambi wants to be in the video. I love her. Okay, Bambi, not the hair. So next up for lunch, there was my go-to lunch, which is chicken, asparagus, and potatoes, but I cook it so it's really yummy and it's so easy. If you have a family or you're on the go and you just need a Weight Watchers recipe, and you know, chicken, asparagus, and potatoes sounds boring, but when you can have the right seasoning, it's really good. And unlike my diet before where everything was so plain, it feels so good to eat these things and be like, oh my God, it's so bomb. So I'm gonna make that for you guys right now, and we're gonna jump into it. So first you're gonna take 4 chicken breast slices and you're gonna put it in the middle of the dish. Then you're gonna cut up 3 medium-sized Yukon Gold potatoes, and you're gonna cut them up into like chunks. I like them in chunks at least. And then you are gonna basically, I just like to take my green beans fresh out of the package, and then you're gonna take 7 ounces of your favorite seasoning, either Italian or ranch, I think are good. And that is like the same amount of points, whichever you choose to use. And you're gonna have to first weigh out how many ounces it's gonna be. So we are gonna do 0.7 ounces today. And we're gonna use that to marinate the chicken, put on the green beans and the potatoes. And it's more seasoning than you think it is. Like everything will get really seasoned. Next, you're gonna pop it in the oven. Make sure your oven is preheated for 350. Then you're gonna pop that in there for about 50 minutes. And now it's ready and it's so delicious. Even Bambi says it's delicious. This is gonna be 4 servings, so you'll just basically take 1 chicken breast and you'll put it in 4 sections for the week. You'll section off the potatoes into 4s and the green beans into 4s. And if you guys want, add more green beans. They're 0 points, it doesn't hurt. And yeah, so now you have 4 meals ready for the week. Next up, sometimes I get a little lazy and I skip my meal prep day and push it one day. So there'll be like one day where I like really don't have anything to eat. I'm like, what do I cook? So this is the Lean Cuisine ricotta cheese and spinach ravioli. It is so good. But this is one thing that is gonna be high in points. Surprisingly, you're like, oh, it says Lean Cuisine, it's low in calories, but it's actually 11 points. So this is really when I'm on the go or when I just need to make something in less than 5 minutes. Pop this in, again, put it in a cup, take a fork, and it's on the go. But it's so good. And if you want, you can just take a fresh bag of spinach and also add fresh spinach to it. Make it a little more filling. So good, so good. Next up, one of my favorite dinner recipes is the Mexican cauliflower rice with chicken. You guys, so good. It literally was like a fantasy in my mouth. Like, I didn't know vegetables could taste so amazing. So let's get into cooking. So first you're gonna take a tablespoon and a half of taco seasoning and you're gonna marinate your chicken in it in a bag with your hands, whatever you wanna do. Then you're gonna pop that into the pan. Olive oil, unfortunately, has points for Weight Watchers, so you're gonna take 1 tablespoon of olive oil to cook it in with. You're gonna flip each side for 3 minutes twice. Just wait for it's nice and golden brown. You're gonna wanna cook it on a low heat so it doesn't get blackened and burnt, so it'll just be nice and juicy and sexy. And that's how we like it. Next, we're gonna make the Mexican cauliflower rice. This is one of my fave dishes, you guys. You are gonna put in 12 ounces of cauliflower rice. I just get mine pre-packaged from Trader Joe's. Then you're gonna add 1 cup of salsa. I add the roasted tomato salsa from Trader Joe's. It's really good. It's just, you guys, it's just so good. Then you're gonna add a 1/2 cup of corn kernels, but honestly, you guys, I just, vegetables are 0 points and I love corn. I cut up 4 fresh ears of corn. Then you're gonna add 1/4 cup of water once you've stirred that together and blended it. And basically after the chicken's done, you are just gonna throw it in the same pan if your pan's big enough, or you can just start a new pan. Put a tablespoon of oil in it, let it simmer for a bit, and you're gonna put the lid on top and let it boil for about 5 minutes. Stir it and let it boil again for another 5 minutes. And then it should all be ready. Now that the Mexican cauliflower rice is all cooked and the chicken is all cooked, I'm gonna take 4 containers and section it off so it's another 4 meals for the week. And then on top of that, I'm gonna weigh out 2 ounces of cheese. It's 50% reduced fat from Trader Joe's. Then you're gonna take your 4 containers and you're gonna section it off with 1 chicken in each container with 1 cup of the cauliflower rice. Then once you spread the cheese amongst it, all together, you guys, it's only gonna be 3 points. It is one of the most delicious recipes and it's only 3 points, you guys. So have fun making it and eat up. Next up, we have our dinner salad. And you can eat this for lunch, you can eat it for dinner. You guys remember, reverse, switch, whatever you wanna do. It is the Kroger brand, but I know like so many different brands have like the same salads, just different brands. So it's the Santa Fe style salad kit from Kroger. I love it. It has corn, cheese, chicken, and then this like tomato-y Southwest style sauce. And then it has little little chippy things in it and lettuce, of course. And it's 7 points, but I love that it's on the go and it has its bowl, it has the fork in there, and I can eat it anywhere. So it's so good. I love it. Lastly, you guys, we have dessert. Now I know most of you guys are dessert fans. Who isn't? Who doesn't love sweets? Actually, short story, you guys, I didn't really like sweets up until like 3 years ago. My friends would keep Kit Kats in their freezers and we started eating freezer Kit Kats and it changed my life and I got addicted to sweets. Anyways, so I'm gonna show you guys a few dessert recipes that are amazing. Well, not even recipes, just like little things, easy to make. First up, we have the Weight Watchers salted caramel ice cream bars. These are heaven. So fun fact, you guys, they sell these in grocery stores. You can buy this like anywhere. But the Weight Watchers stuff that I've been showing you guys, you can't get unless it's online through Weight Watchers or you go to a meeting store that sells the product. They don't sell those in stores, but they do sell the desserts. And I was actually already eating these as a dessert before I started Weight Watchers because seriously, you guys, they're just that amazeballs. So good. Lastly, the salted caramel bars are 4 points, and I think that's really reasonable for a dessert. So good. Next up, you guys, we have these chocolate caramel flavored snack bars. Now these are meant to be snack bars. You can eat them leisurely. I guess you could call dessert a snack, but I eat them for dessert. You can technically leave them out on your counter, but I like to put them in the freezer because it makes the chocolate more savory and it doesn't taste so much like a protein bar. It just tastes like this caramely, chocolate, chewy loveliness. And this is 1 bar for 2 points. And yeah, I think it's great. If I eat one of these, I usually have 2 of them, so I feel good. Next up, you guys, I know you chocolate and cake fanatics are going to die. This is so good. So basically, it's a chocolate mug cake. One of these packages is only 3 points. You're gonna put it in your favorite mug, and yeah, you'll whisk it together with 2 tablespoons to 3 tablespoons of water. I usually like to do like 3. I just like it a little more fluffy. And yeah, the cake will go up to like about here. And it's so moist. The chocolate, you know, it's not obviously like Godiva chocolate, but it is so good for someone who is watching their diet or just, you know, changing their lifestyle. Only 3 points. And you guys, Cool Whip Light. Now, I don't know about you guys, but my grandma used to keep Cool Whip in her freezer, and as a child, I would like go sneak in her kitchen and take like fucking spoonfuls of Cool Whip. I just love Cool Whip. So when I heard that Cool Whip Light was only 1 point for 2 tablespoons, I was like, yes! So I'm gonna make this recipe for you guys and show you what 2 tablespoons looks like, and then I top it with bananas, and it is so amazing. Now it's so good, you guys. It tastes amazing. It is melt in your mouth. So good. I recommend trying it, buying it. And you guys, Weight Watchers food and products and snacks I think are all reasonably priced. It's no more or less than you'd be paying for prepackaged snacks in like Target or Ralph's or wherever you shop. That is everything I ate in interchangeable combinations for 3 weeks to lose 15 pounds. And I enjoyed it. I loved it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Let me know what you think your favorite recipe would be or what you guys would like to try. Or if you guys try it, let me know. Tag me. I want to see it. And thanks again for coming back to my channel. If you're new, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you again next time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.